Welcome to Ellis High School for tonight's boys varsity matchup between the Oakley Plainsmen and your Ellis Railers. Railers come into the contest 12-4 on the season. They have met Oakley this year back on January 18th during the MCL tournament, I do believe. 50-29, Railers were on top of there. Oakley is 7-8 on the season. This will be their Oakley's third game of the week. They had a makeup game on Monday versus TMP and played Russell on Tuesday. The Plainsmen do start 5 seniors. The first one is number 5, Cody Zimmerman. He's a 6'2". Jarrett Sporer is a 5'11", wearing number 11. The 6'3" Dane Sheets will be wearing number 15. Also 6'3" is number 12, Colt Hemmert. Number 21, Ethan Abel, is a 5'11" senior. Head coach for the Plainsmen, Craig Wamsley. Assistant coach is Mike Coleman. It is senior night here for the Railers. They're going to start number 3, Zach Scheel. He's a 5'10" senior. Daniel X, a 6 foot senior as well, wearing number 10. Senior Brady Fricky stands at 5'10". He's number 23. Junior number 25, Sam Honus. And the senior, Jaron Wilderman, 6'2", wearing number 45. It's your 5th starter this evening. Their head coach is Mark Eck, assistant coach Brent Kane, and Kyle Fox. The other seniors on the Railers team had a couple injured players. Tegan Kane is a senior, along with Matthew Beaker. Austin McGuire is a senior as well. And Wesley Kern, a senior also. Of course, with COVID protocol, there is no jump balls. The away team will take it out.
Here we go. Oakley gets the ball. Start the game.
And Coleman will inbounds that to Sporer. Actually, the head coach gave me the improper starters for the game. He had Zimmerman down as a starter, and he does not come out in the starting lineup, but Sheets is going to dump that down inside there to Jared Sporer, and the Plainsmen get off to a 2-0 lead. Fricky brings it across the timeline over to Honus, back over to Eck. He drives in off the glass. 4-footer is good. Railers tie that up right away, 2-2. That ball fired ahead there to Coleman. Coleman back up top to Hemmert. Hemmert guarded by Eck. Gets it inside. That's batted around, almost stole by Zach Scheel, but Sheets comes up with it, and he resets it back up top to Sporer. Jared Wilderman with the fast hands inside gets a steal, and the Railers come down and take their first lead. 1:07 gone by here in the first quarter. Eck over to Scheel. Scheel gets it to Fricky. Right elbow, good. Sporer hands the ball off to Sheets, and Sheets over to Coleman. Coleman gets it in the corner there to Sporer, and it's swung back over to Cody Zimmerman. Sheets drives in. 3-point shot here by Zimmerman's off the mark. Nice rebound there by Sheets. Rolls right around Wilderman and takes it in for the layup, and we're tied 4-4. Quick first quarter so far, 2 minutes gone by. Fricky over to Honus. Honus tries flipping it inside to Wilderman. That goes up over the top of his head, and Sporer secures the ball for the Plainsmen. Brings it down along the baseline, kicks it across to Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets the ball there to Sporer. Sporer's shots missed, and Railers will take over there underneath the basket at the 5:48 mark. first quarter. Fricky has senior Zach Shield take over the point guard. He swings all the way up underneath on the baseline. That's batted away and going to stay right here with the Railers. Coach Mark Eck barks over the play for the troops. Gets the handoff into Fricky. Fricky's guarded there by Colt Hemmert. Ball's back up top to Shield. Daniel Eck from the left elbow and good there. Eck with 4 quick points along with the 2 from Fricky. Gets it to 6-4 at the 5:14 mark of the first quarter. Sheets drives on Wilderman. Wilderman cuts him off. Looked like he had all ball, but they're going to call a foul there on Jaron Wilderman. Sheets with the layup, and he's going to get one extra. Quickly checking in are Tyson Jimenez along with Carson North. They'll give the 2 seniors, Wilderman and Shield, a break. Sheets makes that free throw, and Oakley's up 7-6 here. Daniel Eck looks inside, nothing going on there, gets it back up top to Ty, fires it over to Brady, right back to Ty, and over in the corner to Daniel. They work that inside to North. He's double teamed. Cody Zimmerman comes flying high and steals the ball there. They're going to say that Ethan Abel rolled that over. Oakley's got about 1,000 double numbers on their lineup card here. I'm getting them crossed out. Apologize there. Ethan Abel is the starter. Jimenez over in the corner. He gets cut down and gets the ball inside to Honus. Honus, nice move in there and puts it up and makes the 6-footer. Get the Railers back up 8-7. Abel gets it over to Sheets. Sheets drives Honus in. He puts up the layup and misses. The wiry Jimenez comes down with the rebound. Tyson over to Daniel. Daniel over to Brady. Wide open 3. That's in and out. Scrum down on the floor there with North and Abel. And looks like North might have been hanging outside. Well, he touched the ball, so it's going to be Oakley ball. Head coach Craig Wamsey for the Plainsmen calls a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it right here with them and be right back with first quarter action between the Oakley Plainsmen and your Ellis Railers. .345 left here, opening quarter. Railers nursing a 1-point lead on the defensive end. Honus is guarding Sheets. He drives in, kicks it back out, gets it up to Zimmerman. Zimmerman with nowhere to go. Finally gets it pushed over to Ethan Abel and back up top to Dane Sheets. Colt Hemmert fires the ball over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets it over to Sporer for the 3-pointer. He misses, but nice rebound by Cody Zimmerman. He goes up for the shot. Finally gets poked away. Sheets falls over his own teammate Zimmerman, and Railers are going to get a possession out of this. Oakley, a very active squad. Keeps the Railers moving. Sometimes that's what the Railers want. Nice little baseline floater there by Fricky, and he puts that in for his second field goal of the game. 4 for Fricky, 4 for Eck. And Honus has a pair for the scoring for the Railers. Abel guarded by the sophomore Carson North. Gets the ball up top to Sporer. Sporer over to Hemmert. Sheets drives in, cut off by Honus. Back up top to Sporer. He gets in there for a little 2-foot floater and misses that. Jimenez comes down the court, and the Raiders got a little 5-on-4. Hemmert reached in there and poked it away from Eck, and Eck's instincts were to reach up and grab the ball. Came off the back of his hand, and Oakley will sneak a possession here out at the 2:22 mark. Raiders with just a 3-point lead here, 10-7. Ball pushed over in the corner to Zimmerman, up top to Sporer, back over to Sheets. Sheets tries directing traffic, gets cut off by Honus, gets it back up to Abel. Abel to Hemmert. Sporer now guarded by Jimenez. Zimmerman gets it in the corner. They try to get it inside to Sheets. Nothing going there. Finally, the ball's worked over to the side to Abel. Sheets thought about the three-pointer and pulled it back down. Nice look inside there from Sheets to Abel. He misses the layup, though, and Honus pulls that down. $1:34 left first quarter. Fricky drives through the lane. He misses. Honus, though, gets the rebound, goes right back up, and he's going to get a couple at the free throw line. Pfeiffer for the Plainsman checks in. They're going to call that foul on the floor. It looked like Sam was going back up after the rebound for the layup, but refs decided against that and said that's on the floor. Inbounds pass stolen there by the Plainsmen. They'll come down, try to cut into this 10-7 Raider lead at 1:19 mark of the first quarter. Zimmerman to Hemmert. Hemmert over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer in the corner to Zimmerman. Cross-court pass there. Sheets drives in, gets the layup in, and sure enough, they cut into the Raider lead. It's just 10-9 now. Just went underneath the 1-minute mark. North gets that ball inside to Honus. That's batted around, and that's stolen. 48 seconds left, and Oakley can come down here and take a first-quarter lead, late first-quarter lead. Sporer guarded by Jimenez. It's the ball over to Zimmerman. Right back up. Three-pointer by Sporer's off the mark. Fricky gets the rebound. 33 seconds left. Brady drives in, gets it over to the corner. Three-point shot. Daniel Eck. Bang! Daniel Eck extends the Raider lead. Biggest one of the game, believe it or not, is just at 4 points. We're at 18 seconds. Sheets looks inside. Gets it to Hemmert. Handoff to Zimmerman. We're down to 12. Hemmert drives in. We're going to get a corner three-pointer from Pfeiffer. That's missed. Put right back up by Sheets. 13-11 is where we're going to go in an exciting first half. Sheets with 9 points in the first quarter. 2 from Sporer. Railers got 2 points from Honus. 7 points from Daniel Eck, 4 points from Brady Fricky. Low-scoring first quarter, 13-11. We'll take a quick break and be right back with second quarter action live from Ellis, Kansas. Tight action, tight defensive action in the first quarter. Railers just a 2-point lead. 13-11. They break huddle with Honus, Shield, Fricky, Eck, and Jimenez. Cross court pass to Zach Shield. He gets it right back to Tyson. Tyson had Sheets guarding him, just said, no way, got that out of there. Gets it back over to Brady, back up top. Ricky puts a three-pointer up, in and out. Sheets with the rebound. Oakley's got an opportunity to come back down here and tie this one up. Pfeiffer gets the ball over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman loses control of it and turns that ball over underneath the basket. Coach X lets Tyson know what he wants to run. Tyson gets it over to Brady. Back up top to Ty, over to Daniel. Corner to Zach. Zach on the baseline to Sam. Sam, nice pass to a cutting Brady Fricky, and he gets hacked going in there, and he's going to have 2 free throws. That's the first personal foul on Jackson Pfeiffer. Fricky makes the first of 2 free throws. Braden Cunningham, number 4, checks in for the Plainsmen. Fricky runs the Railer lead up with that free throw, 15-11. Fricky with the steal, flips the ball ahead. Had no choice but to just try to get it out of there. Hustle there by Tyson Jimenez. He pokes that ball and off of Jared Sporer, and the Railers going to get a possession out of this. Eck tries shooting that across to Shield, and that's going to be stolen there by Braden Cunningham. And Zach Shield with excellent defense knocks that ball out of bounds and saves an easy layup there by Oakley. Carson North hops back up. He's going to check in and give Daniel a break here at the 6:53 mark. Cunningham will get that into Hemmert. Hemmert flips that up top to Sporer. North playing defense on Hemmert. Fricky went for the lane steal there from Sheets, but Sheets corralled it in. Cunningham's going to drive in. Nice little pass back to Dane Sheets, and he makes the 2-pointer at the free throw line. Cuts the Railer lead to just 2, 15-13 here. Minute and a half gone by, second quarter. Fricky dump pass inside here to Honus. Honus dribbled that off his foot, but gets it back over to Zach Shield. Fricky dribble drives in, misses that layup. Ball kicked around. Finally corralled down by Pfeiffer, but Fricky was right behind him and ran over him, and they're going to get the first personal foul on Brady Fricky. Second team foul on the Railers. Eck checks back in. Jensen Schoenfield checks in as well for the Plainsmen. Pfeiffer dumps that off to Cunningham. Cunningham tries dribbling in. He's cut off by Fricky. Cross-court pass there to Pfeiffer. Up top to Zimmerman. Zimmerman over to Sheets. Cunningham tries getting that inside to Sheets. That's batted away, but Zimmerman corrals it. Carson North comes in for the steal, and he's going to be fouled. I think they're going to get that foul maybe on Braden Cunningham. We'll check and see which one gets him. Actually, they called that one on Jensen Schoenfield. It's going to be his first personal foul. Railers nursing just a 2-point lead here, 15-13, 5:38 mark second quarter. Brady gets it inside to Ty. Ty over to Daniel. Daniel thought about the 3-pointer, pulled it back down, and gets it right up top to the junior Jimenez. He finds the senior Brady Fricky. He misses that 3-pointer. That rebound pulled down by Corbin Bachwinkle, who's checked into the game for Oakley. Sheets back up top to Zimmerman. Zimmerman nowhere to go with it. got to be dangerously close to a 5-second call. Cunningham will put up that three-pointer, and here comes Brady. Tyson gets a nice pass in there to Fricky, and he left-hand layups in. 8 points now on the night for Brady Fricky, and Railers have a 4-point lead. Oakley with an errant pass there. That goes out of bounds. Will Schmidt will check in for the Plainsmen. We're going to get a timeout, Railers. Only 3 Railers so far have scored in the game. The 2 seniors, Brady Fricky and Daniel Eck, and the junior Sam Honus chipped in with 1 field goal. As I mentioned, Railers beat this Oakley team 50-29 back on January 18th. Oakley couldn't find a way to score that night. Frankly, at 50 points, the Railers couldn't either. Pretty close to their point low total for the year at 50. Fricky over to North, back up top to Fricky. Jimenez dumps that off. Mid-range shot there by Brady Fricky. Rebound was up for Daniel Eck, and he is going to get the foul called on him over the back. Looks like might have got a hip pointer there on that one. Coach X wants an explanation on they never put a foul up on the board. I don't know if he might have been out of bounds or I had no clue what they were calling down there on the low post. But nonetheless, Oakley has the ball, and Schmidt gets it up to Sporer. Hemmert's going to take the three-pointer at the top of the key. That's in and out. The 5'6" Jimenez blocks out and gets the rebound. He fires it up to Eck. Eck back to North. Jimenez, three-point shot there. Daniel Eck, that's off the mark. Rebound corralled down there by Cody Zimmerman. Zimmerman finally pushes that off to Schoenfeld. In the corner to Sporer, back up top to Hemmert. Schmidt will reset it up. He'll dump that out to Hemmert. Cross-court pass, three-pointer up top of the key there, made by Jared Sporer. Oakley cuts down into the 1-point lead. Fricky along the baseline goes up, and he's hacked pretty hard, and he grabs his arm. Maybe shoulder area. That's going to be the second personal foul on Jensen Schoenfeld. And Fricky will have a pair of free throws here at the 3:12 mark. Sure-handed Fricky puts in the first one. Zach Shields going to check in. Sheets will check back in as well. On the floor for the Railers is Shield, Honus, Fricky, Jimenez, and Eck. Second free throw up and good. Railers with a 19-16. Railers need a defensive stop and a good offensive possession. Try to get a little distance here. The longer you let Oakley hang into this game, the better chance they'll have of coming away with the victory here tonight. That ball's pushed up top to Hemmert. Hemmert over to Schmidt. Schmidt guarded by Fricky. Gets it over to Zimmerman. Shield harasses Zimmerman. He's cut off at the baseline. Fricky tries poking that away from Hemmert, but he gets it over to Sporer. Sporer loses his footing. Falls to the ground, but the ball squirts over to Hemmert, and Hemmert gets it back over to Sheets. Oakley playing the long possession here. trying to keep the ball away out of the hands of the Railers as much as they can. Good defense here by the Railers, though. Finally, the ball gets inside the Sheets. He's guarded by Honus. Turns around, flicks that up, and makes that shot, and it's a 1-point Railer lead now. 19-18. Honus drives in. He gets cut off, gets it back out to Eck. Eck's going to put up that 3-point shot. That goes, rattles in, hit the front of the rim, and had a nice little flip up into the basket. Railers up by 4 points, 22-18. 1.5 left, second quarter action. Ball kicked out by the Railers underneath the Oakley basket. That's where they'll have possession at 1:27, second quarter. Sheets dribbles around Honus, fires it over to Sporer. Sporer back up top to Zimmerman. His three-pointer's missed. Honus goes up for the rebound, and they're going to get Sheets with over the back. Just going to be the 5th team foul on Oakley and the first personal foul on the senior Dane Sheets. Abel checks back in for Oakley. Kochek calls the play to Tyson. He gets it over to Daniel, back up top to Tyson, over to Brady. Tyson tries getting it over to Daniel over in the corner. That's poked away by Cody Zimmerman, and Railers will take back over there with 3 ticks over a minute left here in the second quarter. Brady in the corner to Zach. Zach cross court pass to Tyson. Finds Honus in the corner, wide open 3. That's missed. Fricky right up and goes right back up with the shot. He misses that. Shield, the senior, gets the rebound, and he's fouled on his putback attempt. And they're going to call that on the floor. That's the second foul they're going to call down on the floor. That looked like Zach Shield was going right back up with the layup. Inbounds pass fired over to Jimenez. He goes baseline, cut off by Abel. Back up top to Brady, right back to Tyson. Tyson flips it over to Sam in the corner. Sam's got Sheets on him. He drives baseline. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. 29 seconds left. Railers is just a 4-point lead, 22-18. Fricky on to Junior Jackson Piper. He goes all the way baseline and puts that in, 22-20. 15 seconds left in the contest. Railers probably going to go get the last second shot here. Jimenez dribbles on the sideline, gets rid of it, gets it over to Eck. He's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1 with just 0.7 seconds left. .7 seconds left in the half on the 1-and-1. Really surprised they don't pull both Ellis players here on the free throw. Nothing good can happen at .7 on a miss. He misses that, and the Railers are going to take just a slim 22-20 lead heading into halftime. Railers going to have to make some adjustments to pull away in this one. 22-20. Railers lead the Oakley Plainsmen. We'll take a quick break and be back for second half boys varsity action here in Ellis, Kansas. Railers struggling from the field in the first half. Just 10 points from Fricky, 10 from Eck, and 2 from Honus to get to their 22. Sheets had 13, Scorer with 5, Piper with 2 for the Plainsmen to get to their 20. 22-20, your halftime score. I think I felt the west side of the gym shaking during halftime, probably from the rally from the Railers side. We'll see how they respond to that coming out. Railers' biggest lead tonight was just 4 points at 22-18, also at 15-11. Couldn't just pull away there. Had a chance to add a pair with free throws from Eck at the end of the half. Missed the front end of the one-on-one, and that's where we went to the break. So we'll see what game plan the Railers have to be a little more productive on the offensive side and try to shut down Dane Sheets and company. Sheets, as I mentioned, with the game high 13. Railers will start with the ball here in the third quarter. Fricky will inbounds to the junior Tyson Jimenez. And underway we go. Three-point shot, Honus right from the top of the key. Puts both palms up like, what the heck? Let's put that in and get going here. Railers up to their biggest lead now, 25-20. .740 left in the third quarter. Eck comes up with the loose ball there, and he pushes it over to Fricky. Fricky drives in, finds a shield. Probably had a layup there, but he kicks it back out to Honus for the three-point shot. That bats around, and Sheets comes down with the rebound. Senior Zach Shield was maybe a little too unselfish there. Had probably a nice little easy layup and kicked it back out for the three-pointer. Loose ball finally corralled in there by Zimmerman. He goes up for the shot, and they're going to call the offensive foul on the push-off on, I believe, on Abel or Abel. Let's see who they called that on. It is. That's going to be the third personal foul on Ethan Abel, and he'll come out. Pfeiffer will check in for him. 1 minute gone by here, third quarter. Railers leading 25-20. Ball kicked around on. Nice little alley-oop pass there from Fricky to Eck. Just off the mark. That'll be a Railers turnover. Scorer guarded here by Tyson. Dumps that off to Hemmert. Hemmert with a move, and they're going to get a foul on the floor. Daniel Eck, that's going to be his first personal foul. First Railers team foul as well. Honus reaches in there and steals the ball away and grabs an extra possession here for the Railers. 6.5 left, third quarter. Jimenez looks over and gets the play from Coach Mark Eck. Finds Fricky and back up top to Daniel Eck. Daniel right back to Brady. Over to Tyson in the corner. Three-point shot, Daniel Eck. Nothing but net. That's Eck's third three-pointer of the contest. He's up to 13 points. Railers with their biggest lead, 28-20. Ball kicked over in the corner to Scorer. Scorer back up top to Zimmerman. Zimmerman over to Sheets. Sheets dumps that off to Hemmert. Right back up top to Dane Sheets. Scorer dribbles around to the top of the key. Tries looking for Zimmerman. He got cut off. Finally gets that ball over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with the senior shield on him. We're down to the 5:25 mark, third quarter. Railers with some excellent defense. Pfeiffer Ends up splitting. He misses the shot, but Sheets is right there and goes right back up. 15 points now for Sheets. Eck got hit there in the nose, and ball went out of bounds off the Plainsman. Baseline there to Honus. Honus puts up that shot. That rattles in and out, and Sheets pulls down the rebound. 6-point Rayler lead. Sheets hand off to Hemmert. Hemmert drives in, cut off by Eck. Gets that over to Sporer. Sporer to Hemmert, over to Piper. Nice defense there. Zach Scheel, he pokes the ball away. Dumps it back off to Honus. Honus drives all the way in for the floater. That's missed. Hemmert pulls down that rebound. Hemmert cut off there by Scheel. Over to Zimmerman, fired to the corner by Sporer. Sporer gets it over to Sheets. Sheets lays that in. 17 for Dane Sheets. Nice drive in there by Honus. Honus up to 7 points on the contest, 5 here in the third quarter. 3 guard and 3 over in the corner. Back up top to Sporer. Sporer finds Zimmerman. It's guarded by Fricky. Fricky reach in, nearly pokes that away. That corralled back in by Zimmerman. He gets it over to the hot-handed Sheets. Sheets drives in, and they're going to call a foul. I think they're going to get Brady Fricky on that one. That was second foul on Fricky, second team foul. Whole slew of Plainsmen check in here. We'll check in on who came in here. Sheets and Sporer in there. I know that. Bockwinkel checked in. As long as Schmidt. And 2 more points there for Sheets. He's up to 19 on the contest. Just a 4-point Rayler lead, 30-26. Fricky has that ball batted away. It goes all the way over onto the baseline, and that's scooped up by Bockwinkel, and he gets it back over to Schmidt. 3-minute mark, third quarter. And Oakley stepped out of bounds there on the baseline and turns that over to the Railers. Railers' 8-point lead just 3 minutes ago is trimmed down now to 4 points, 30-26. 2:44 left third quarter. Fricky puts the long 2 up. That's missed, but North had checked in and tracks down that rebound, and he gets it over to Tyson. Tyson's going to reset up the offense. Back up top to the senior Eck. Over to Fricky. Into the corner to Carson North. Gets it to Honus. Nice jump step and shot there. Honus is very productive here in the third quarter. He's up to 7 points in the third quarter and 9 for the game. Sporer dumps it off to Sheets. Sheets gets that into Bockwinkel. That ball's batted around. Honus goes for the steal and goes out of bounds. Going to stay right here with Oakley. Zach Scheel. No, it wasn't Zach. It was Sam, I think, reached in there and poked that out. Zach's not on the floor. We got North, Honus, Jimenez, Fricky, and Eck on the floor. Just under 2 minutes, third quarter. Zimmerman finds Hemmert with a little 6-footer. That's missed. Pulled down by Honus. He comes on the run. All the way in there off the right-hand glass. Puts that in. 9 points now for Honus in the second half and 11 on the game. Railers quickly got this up to their biggest lead of 9 points. Little 4-0 run here in the last minute 10. Have the Railers up 8. I apologize. 34-26. Carson North whistled for that foul. 3-point shot put up there in the corner by Schmitz, missed, but Sheets comes flying in there and puts another 2 points on the board. Ricky cut off, tries getting a cross-court pass. Unfortunately hits the rim and lands up in the hands of Hemmert. Sheets with 21 points in the game, 8 here in the third quarter. Point back layup missed there by Cunningham. Rebounds brought down by Zimmerman. He goes back up and misses. Railers get lucky there and come away with 2 point-blank missed shots. 3-point by Brady Fricky over the side. That's short. Sheets pulls down the rebound. 45 seconds left third quarter. Railers with just a 6-point lead, 34-28. Hemmert gathers the ball, guarded by Eck up at the top of the key. 26 seconds left. Gets that over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Zimmerman. Looks like the Plainsmen might play here for the last second shot here in the third quarter. Down by 6. We're going to get a timeout by head coach Craig Wamsley. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Eck fires that ball over to the sidelines to Sweet Rolls. Full timeout there by the Plainsmen. Down by 6. Just under 8 seconds left, third quarter. Raiders had 22 at the half. They've scored 12 so far here in the third quarter. Oakley scored 8. They had 20 at the half. Senior night here for the Ellis Railers. Seniors on the basketball team: Zach Scheel, Wesley Kern, Daniel Eck, Brady Fricky, Austin McGuire, Matt Beaker, Tegan Kane, Jaron Wildeman. Spore inbounds here to Hemmert. Up top to Sheets. Back over to Hemmert. 3 seconds left. He gets it in the corner of Spore. He's going to have a baseline shot. That's missed. And the Oakley coach slams his clipboard down on the court in frustration at the shot they got to end the quarter. Referees have a talk with Honus on the way back, and Railers are going to go into the fourth quarter with a very uncomfortable 6-point lead. We're going to take a quick break here and come back with fourth quarter action between the Ellis Railers and the Oakley Plainsmen. Railers break huddle here with Eck, Fricky, Honus, Scheel, Jimenez. Oakley ball and Sporer will set them up for fourth quarter action. That ball kicked over there to Zimmerman and back up top to Hemmert. Over in the corner to Zimmerman. He gets it back up to Sporer. Guarded by Ty. Over to Hemmert. Cunningham in the corner's got Daniel on him. Swung all the way back around to Hemmert. Back up top to Sporer to Cunningham. Now to Zimmerman. Trying to work the ball inside the sheets. Not working out. Still swing the ball back around. Reverse it in the corner to Sporer. Back over to Hemmert. Looks like Oakley's still going to work the possession game with the Railers. Try to cut Railers' possessions down. Hopefully get a good shot at the other end, and that they didn't get. Honus laying on the ground like a turtle waiting for Daniel to clear it out. He does. Gets the ball back up to Fricky, back over to Eck. Nice pass inside there to Honus. He lost the handle, but got it right back. Gets it over in the corner to Ty. Ty, cross-court pass, almost stolen there by Zimmerman, but Brady corrals it in. Got it into the elbow there to Honus. He turns around and misses. Sheets clears the ball. Here comes Oakley at the 6.5-minute mark to cut into this 6-point Railer lead. Sporer dumps it off to Cunningham. He goes in. Cunningham right hand scoop up underneath the basket's good. 34-30, 6:19 left fourth quarter. Jimenez fires it over in the corner to Fricky. He passes up the three. He goes right up to the rim and misses that layup. Oakley can cut into this small 4-point lead. Blocked shot there by Daniel Eck. Ball goes loose. Tyson jumps in and knocks that off of Sporer's right leg, and that's where the Railers will take over at the 6:02 mark. Coach Craig Wansley slams his hands together and says, "Let's go, boys," to the Plainsmen. Eck over to Fricky. Fricky cross-court pass Tyson. Tyson shoots that three-pointer. Up, rattles around, and good. That hit the rim twice, the backboard once, still dropped in. That's Jimenez's first field goal of the game. Comes at a timely manner, and he might get a second one here on a run-out layup. Left-hander up and in. 5 points in the last 5 seconds from the junior Tyson Jimenez. That runs the Railer lead up to 9. Nice little slick move down on the baseline by Zimmerman. He puts it in by 2. And Oakley says, let's talk it over. Down 7, 5:23 left fourth quarter. We'll take a quick timeout here with the Railers, leading 39-32. Railers ran it up to as much as 9 before Zimmerman come down and cut that down to 7 right before the timeout. That's where we stand right now, 39-32. Railers are going to break huddle with Eck, Fricky, Honus, Scheel, and Jimenez. Scheel will inbounds it to Tyson at the 5:23 mark, fourth quarter. Scheel back to Tyson. Tyson over to Brady. Brady looked inside to Daniel. Cross-court pass to Zach. He made a nice little dribble drive in there with a layup. He misses. Honus goes right back up and puts it in, though. Sam Honus is having one heck of a second half. 11 points in the second half. 13 for the game. He runs it back up to a 9-point Railer lead, 41-32. Pfeiffer drives in, dumps that off to Cunningham. Cunningham gets stopped by Scheel. Pfeiffer sneaks through 2 Railers, puts it up and in, and Ann's going to get a free throw with it. Let's see who they call that one on. Could have been one of 2 Railers. And they're going to charge that one to Sam Honus. It's going to be his first personal foul. 41-34, 4:41 fourth quarter. Pfeiffer adds the extra one on the three-point play and makes it a 6-point Railer lead, 41-35. Ball swung around corner, 3-point Brady. Fricky, bang! Fricky puts in that 3-pointer and runs it back up to a 9-point lead, 44-35. 4:24th quarter. Ball reset back up top to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer looks over to Coach Wamsley for the call. Oakley resets it back up. Cunningham nowhere to go. Finally gets it over in the corner to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer puts that up. He misses. Honus with the rebound, but it pops out of his hands right into the hands of Zach Shield. Shield pushes it ahead to Jimenez, and Coach Mark Eck says, let's talk this over, boys. 9-point lead they've run it up to. 3:48 left, fourth quarter. Second half scoring, Jimenez has 5, 11 for Sam Honus. That's got him up to 13 for the game. Fricky and Eck both with just a 3-pointer each. They both have 13 points on the game. So 3 players with 13, Honus, Eck, Fricky. Looks like Taylor, the referee, might have gave Coach Eck a sideline warning right before the half. I don't know. He pointed down to the ground. I don't know exactly what he was communicating there with him. Yeah, it might have been where the ball's going to come out of bounds here. Nobody was there to inbounds it for the Railers. Honus gets over there, and he gets that into his fellow junior, Jimenez. We'll see what they wrote up here in the huddle. 9-point Railer lead, 44-35. Shield over in the corner to Fricky. Fricky to Eck. Eck gets it to Honus. Honus stopped right at the elbow. Nice cutting move there by Fricky. Honus finds him, and it's an 11-point Railer lead. Schmidt with the ball, gets it over to Sporer. 3:10 and counting. Back up top to Hemmert. Ball worked all the way over in the corner to Schmidt. Schmidt cross-courts past the Sporer. Gets it over to Hemmert. Hemmert shoots from the elbow and makes that shot. That's Hemmert's first basket of the game. Held scoreless in the first half. Timely basket, much needed. They were down 11 at the point, now down by just 9. 2:41 left. Tyson shakes Sporer's defense there. Gets it to Fricky. Fricky drives all the way and misses the layup. Rebound by Sheets. Here come the Plainsmen to cut into this 9-point Railer lead. Ball flipped over in the corner to Sporer. Fricky with the steal. He's got just one man to beat. All the way in for the layup. That's missed. Off the hands of Honus, and they're going to call that Oakley basketball. Zimmerman's going to check in. .2:14 and counting on the clock. Oakley down by 9. Railers need a defensive stop here to try to put this game away. Ball worked all the way over in the corner there to Pfeiffer. They're going to call a Railers foul there. It's going to be just the 5th team foul. They call a push there on Zach Shield. Corner there by Hemmert, back up top. 3-point shot there. Put up and out by Pfeiffer. Rebound by Sheets. Sheets puts it up and misses. Ball batted around, finally pulled down by Zimmerman. 1:46 now, down 9 points. Oakley's played a very clean second half. They only have one team foul, and that might end up hurting them here in a little bit if they have to get into a foul free throw situation. That ball's kicked out of bounds there off the Railers. They disagree with it. The refs win that contest. Flip back up over top to Sporer. Sporer gets it over. Hemmert's going to put up the 3-pointer. That's in and out, and that's pulled down by Jimenez. Tough defense there by Zimmerman. Coach is asking for a foul, and he's pushed in the back. Tyson is by Zimmerman. 4 Plainsmen hop up off the bench to go check in. Coach protecting 4 of his starters here. Probably going to have 5 straight fouls here quickly to get the Railers into the bonus. 2 Oakley players ran into each other, and they're going to try to foul Sam Honus here. They end up getting a steal. Push that top ahead to Abel. He goes in and puts the layup in. Now it's within 7. 1:18 left, fourth quarter. That's absolutely what the Railers didn't need to happen. Was to get that turnover and let Oakley off the hook. Oakley still needs 5 fouls to get the Railers in the bonus. They'll probably play for the steal here underneath the basket and start fouling. Nobody's in any serious foul trouble in this game except possibly Ethan Abel. They got 3 fouls on him, and he is on the floors. We'll see how Coach Craig Wamsley decides to play this. 1:18 left in the contest. Railers up by 7, 46-39. Eck gets the ball into Fricky. He's going to be fouled instantly by Cunningham. Foul down on the baseline. Thought maybe it should be taken out over there in front of the Oakley bench, but they're going to put it right back down on the baseline. 1:17 left, fourth quarter. Eck right back into Fricky. Cunningham gives him a push on the back, and they're going to call an intentional foul on Cunningham. Railers are going to get 2 shots and the ball back here. Braden Cunningham, the sophomore, wasn't doing anything there to intentionally hurt Brady. Just knew he needed the foul, and the quickness of Fricky got it past him and gave him the foul anyway. So Railers will get the intentional foul. 2 free throws here by Fricky. He makes both those. Runs that back up to a 9-point lead, and the Railers will get the ball right in front of the Oakley bench. Was the 4th team foul for Oakley. Fricky goes up. He's going to get another hard foul on him there by Pfeiffer. Smile there by Brady. That foul is going to be on the floor as well. That's going to be the 2nd foul on Pfeiffer. 5th Oakley team foul. Here come the starters back in now that they're up to 5 team fouls. Eckel inbounds it underneath. The other 4 Railers is North, Fricky, Jimenez, and Scheel. Eck gets it into Fricky on the baseline. They're going to get a foul there. I think they're going to call Hemmert on that foul. Yep, that foul's going to be on Cole Hemmert, his 2nd personal foul. Up to 16 fouls now. 1 more foul on Oakley, and the Railers will shoot 1-1. That foul comes right there, Hemmert on Fricky. So that's going to be Hemmert's 3rd personal foul. Fricky at the line for a 1-1. Running into the 1-1's good. Fricky runs that up to a 10-point lead. $1:08 left, fourth quarter. And the second one good as well. 8 second half points for Fricky. Gets him up to 18 on the contest. 3-point shot over in the corner there. I believe was by Sporer. Cuts that to 8. Scrum over in the corner, and Oakley comes up with that and is going to have another possession here. 55.4 seconds left. Raylers up by 8. Sporer puts the three-pointer up in the corner. It's off the mark. Hemmert comes down with it. Shield reaches in there. Jimenez reaches in there. He slides. Three-point shot up there by Sporer, and they're going to call a foul on the three-point shot. They're going to get three free throws here from the senior Jarrett Sporer. He's going to get three at the line. That's going to be the second personal foul on Zach Shield. First one in and out. Second one's good. Oakley brings in 4 new players. The only one that didn't come out is the shooter, Jarrett Sporer. One more free throw of the 3. He can cut this to a 6-point Railer lead. Does so with that free throw, 55-44. Railers trying to get that in quickly, and there was a buzzer. Shouldn't have went off. Railers get it in, though, anyway. Sporer on Jimenez finally gets a foul on him. 40.8 seconds left. And here come 4 more Plainsmen. That's going to be the first personal foul on Jarrett Sporer. 40.8 seconds left. Railers up by 6. Left-hand free throw by the junior Jimenez is good. Shield, Eck, Fricky, Northern, Jimenez on the floor. Second free throw up and good. Railers will defend the 3 and not foul here. Ball kicked over to Sporer. He puts up the three-pointer. In and out. Fricky gets the rebound. He's going to get fouled on the rebound by Zimmerman, and he'll go to the line. Fricky will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Fricky with the second free throw. That's in. 11 in the second half, 10 in the first half. He's got 21. Three-point shot there by Hemmert. That's good. Cuts it down to a 7-point lead. 21 seconds. They'll foul Daniel Eck, and he'll go to the line. Eck had 10 points in the first half, just 3 on a 1 3-pointer in the second half. He'll look to add a couple more here at the line and try to seal this one away for the Railers. Railers' next in action will be next Tuesday, right back here at home versus Hoxie. The girls' game will start at 6. Boys' game start shortly after, 7:30 or so. Both free throws good by Eck. He's up to 15 points. Railers lead by 9. Corner 3 here by Sporer is not going to count, even if it went in, because we got a charge. Charge on Piper onto Jimenez. That'll bring it down to 17 and a half seconds. Coach Mark Eck will take the full timeout. 9-point lead, 17.5 seconds left. Coach Eck calls the timeout, 17 and a half seconds left. Looks like he's going to try to get those remaining seniors in. Two of them have been injured most of the year, Beaker and Kane. He's also going to get McGuire in there. They will break with 5 seniors. Nope, 4 seniors and the 1 junior, Jimenez. So you got Kane, Jimenez, Fricky, Beaker, and McGuire in here on senior night. 9-point Railer lead. Kane inbounds that ball to Fricky. Fricky runs it across the half-court line. Coach Eck's going to call a timeout and pull those seniors right back out for them to get an ovation. Kane with the bum knee and Beaker with the bum foot. Both get on the stat line for a couple seconds on the play, and wisely Coach Eck pulls them back out to make sure no further injuries are applied. As I mentioned, senior night here. Zach Shield, Wesley Kern, Daniel Eck, Brady Fricky, Tegan Kane, Austin McGuire, Matt Beaker, Jaron Wilderman. All seniors on this team. They'll break huddle here with McGuire, Shield, Jimenez, Fricky, and Eck. 8 seconds left. Inbound here to Fricky, and he should be able just to run the clock out. And that's what we'll have. Railers get the victory here tonight for the boys varsity. They're going to move to 13-4 on the season with a big matchup coming Tuesday night against the Hoxie Indians. Everybody from Oakley, I hope you have a safe trip home, and we'll see you down the road. Everybody try to stay warm this weekend. It's not going to be easy. Railers get the victory, 56-47.